everyone, to another episode of AIME's Grow and Get It. I'm Tom Ahles, president of Growth, and today I get to talk with Miss Claire Mahoney, broker owner of Mortgage First Corporation. Claire's been an awesome AIME member, helpful community member, always willing to step in, not only help other team members within the broker channel, but her and her husband are just awesome people. So if you haven't got a chance to meet with them, they normally come to the majority of all of our events. Hopefully we'll see you. I know I'll see you at Fuse. We have National Mortgage Broker Day here coming up in like less than 2 weeks. So not sure if you are able to make it for National Mortgage Broker Day, but if you are, we look forward to seeing you there. So Claire, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So as you know, we like on our Grow and Get It series to share something unique or some sort of activity that you're doing to help you drive business or something unique. And I know for you, the thing that we're going to discover today and talk about that's worked really well for you is you do client appreciation events, correct?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that, how it works, how you set it up, how you have been generating more business from doing that.
Well, I like that it kind of has a little bit of old school connection that that's what makes it a little bit unique, because a blend of the personal touch with the technology, I think, is really key. And being a presence in my community is huge. So, and my husband's a realtor. I know you referenced that, but so one of my favorite ones that we do is in the fall, I do a client appreciation event that's meant to be like kind of family focused, and it's at a pumpkin patch. So I, snag a day at a local farm that's pretty small, that's, not otherwise super busy, but I kind of take it over and we put up a tent that has, hot cider, hot cocoa, coffee, donuts, and music. They have like a hayride, they have a maze, a corn maze, they have obviously a pumpkin patch. We set up like a pumpkin painting station for little kids. I hire a photographer, and I set up a really cute, like autumn looking backdrop that has, flannel blankets and gourds and all that kind of stuff. And I let people know, bring your kids, bring your grandkids, bring whatever, your aunts and uncles, and make it like a fun time. And then they also get like a family photo out of it. I don't put my branding on it, but then they have a picture for their Christmas card and stuff to put on social media. And they always tag me in it because they're grateful that I got them their family photo. I got them their pumpkins. And then I branded some like reusable grocery bags. And I put in a pumpkin carving kit, like the little, knives and whatever. Yeah. And I went to Costco and got full size, like a big giant pack of full size candy bars. So then they're set for when they have trick-or-treaters at their house. And so they'll be the coolest house on the street. And that they're like set for the holiday and they don't have to think about it. So they get their pumpkin, they have a fun time, they get their pictures, they walk out with pumpkin carving kit and their trick-or-treating candy, and they are like, oh my gosh, that was so easy. And it has nothing to do with mortgages. I don't talk about mortgages. I just ask them, like, how's your house? What projects are you working on? How are your kids? What are they doing this school year? All that kind of stuff. So it's all about the personal, like, community kind of connection, and reminding them that I'm here, but not talking about business, like, at all. And so people love it.
So you set up the party for this one is around the like fall season, right? Do you do more than just one, or is this your big one that you do every year?
That's the big one I do every year. Other ones I've kind of like tried a few different versions of it, but that's really the main one that people look forward to. And I'd rather have one like big one that people go to rather than a bunch of smaller ones that I get a smaller reach to.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I like that. I will tell you that for me, I don't know if I got this from you or not, but it sounds like I did because you've just described what I do for my same. We do a client appreciation party on Halloween and we just give away free pumpkins. You up the game with the big candy bars and the pumpkin carving kit. I like the idea of the branded bags, but not everything when it comes to a referral based business, as you know, is always talking about business, right? You're creating an environment, one, you're doing it to give back to the people that you know that support your business, that like your brand, and you don't need to talk about it, right? You're going to send out an invite. Let me ask you, as far as the semantics on it, when do you start advertising this, or when do you start letting your past clients, referral partners, and just share with me not only how do you invite them, but from an organization standpoint, are you using Evite or what are you using to facilitate that?
Yeah. I start planning it in like August just because I got to get the pumpkin patch reserved early enough to fight other schools' field trips and all that other harvest parties and stuff.
Right.
But um I usually do it like the first weekend ish of October. I want to make sure that people haven't already gotten their pumpkins.
Yeah.
I want to be first. So I start telling people about it about a month in advance. I feel like before that is like too far away. But I do postcards, just like Vistaprint, like not that expensive.
Yeah.
Then I do text messages and slide dial voicemails. And it's still funny to me how much consumers really don't know what slide dial voicemails are. Because like last year, I had multiple people come up to me like, "Oh my gosh, like I was kind of busy and thinking about maybe not coming, but like the fact that you called me and invited me, like that really meant a lot to me, and like I had to be here." And I was like, "Oh yeah,
Yes.
like that was exactly why I called you." So yeah, I don't like do yeah, so pretty much the postcard, the text, and the voicemail. I tried doing I didn't do the Evite thing because I feel like it's not as it's not that formal of an event. It's
Yeah.
not like a meeting.
Yep.
And then I tried doing an event on Facebook, um, and it just didn't really get a lot of RSVPs or traction. So I think I'll skip that this next year. So really just those three, like
The
the
postcard,
postcard.
text, and voicemail. I like
Yeah.
it. Now, how do you run the with the text and voicemail? Are you using Bonzo or
Yes.
uh,
Last year I wasn't on Bonzo. This year I'm on Bonzo. It's gonna be much easier this year to use Bonzo.
I like it, and I think I'm going to copy that as I
So
always do
yeah.
with my Grow and Get It series. It's awesome to me because I get to learn not only how other professionals do things, but to me, that's the like secret sauce. Being a part of your community, not going and talking to people about business, but how is your house since you bought it? How are your kids? What's new in your life? Come and we're going to save you 10, $15 by getting a pumpkin, but at the same time, that strengthens relationships so much that it's no wonder that you have the success that you do in the areas that you work. I think it's brilliant. I hope that the people listening to this take action, right? As she mentioned, she doesn't start even advertising until August. So when you look at, hey, is it a client appreciation event, a good thing to do? How do you manage the cost aspect of it? You said you do it at like a local restaurant or bar, though, correct?
Yeah, I did it at a local farm.
Oh,
And
local
then
farm.
actually
All right.
yeah, like at a pumpkin patch. The one other thing I was just thinking of, kind of a follow-up that I do. It's not really an event. It's not an event, but we always my husband and I both do it with our past clients. We send out a Thanksgiving card because everybody sends out Christmas cards, but no one sends out
Yes.
Thanksgiving cards. And
Yep.
so we just have a little it's a handwritten message, but I have it printed, so I don't really have to write it 100 million times. And then I put in a coffee card to a local coffee place, and it's got $20 on it, not just like $5. And we
Yeah.
send it to all of our past clients, and we just say like, "We're thankful for you. We're thankful for your, how you've gotten us to the place that we are for our family." We always put like a family picture in it, where it looks like it's a family kind of Christmas card, but it's Thanksgiving and it's to our past clients. And so that's like a nice like follow up that's not that far away from when we just saw them in October.
Yeah.
So like I said, it's not an event and it's not the same type of thing, but it's like another little drip that has them just thinking of us. And then ideally, they're all going to be around their family and Thanksgiving, and it might come up in topic of conversation of how they got their fall pictures taken, how they got this $20 coffee card from their mortgage broker, and so we've had a lot of positive, and also people just like take a picture of it and thank us on Facebook and
Yeah.
Instagram and stuff. So it's a good way to just get them talking about us, them remembering us, being top of mind, and it's a little bit of a follow up from that.
That's beautiful. Well, I can tell you that I have taken a few notes as I normally do. So I'm excited for mine. We normally just host ours at our office just because I don't know where else to put all the pumpkins. So, but I guess you do it at a pumpkin patch. I may have to look at that. That's kind of, that kind
And
of
they
helps.
do the work. They get a wheelbarrow, they go get it. I don't have to haul them anywhere.
Yes, I like that. See, I always have a group of guys go and get the pumpkins from a farmer that was a past client, and then
Oh,
we have a
cool.
tent set up. But really good pieces of information for us to execute and go out and grow and get it. I really appreciate it, Claire. As I said from the beginning, you are a great member not only in the broker community but to AIME as well. Thank you for giving us your time here this morning. And for our members watching, every week, noon Eastern, we have a new episode for Grow and Get It. If you're looking for a new tip or something to do to give you a little bit of variation to something you're doing, just like, Claire shared how she does it. I do it a little differently, but now I'm like, I got new ideas. I'm going to run with that. So I hope that you get that from this series. If you are looking to watch any of our past episodes, go to our YouTube page at AIME National, and you'll see a long list. We've been doing this now a little over a year, one every week. So we have some really good tips that I guarantee will help you go out and grow and get it. So Claire, thank you again. I hope you have an amazing day, and we look forward to seeing you all here soon.
Thanks, Tom.